take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, and you're dancing with another man.
Yeah. I know you here. Welcome back to Later with Leon. I'm your host, Dustin Legend, Leon Rogers. And sitting with me, that was just the beautiful voice of Miss Myracle Holloway. Y'all give it up one time. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
So talk about that experience right there, being on that stage, waiting for those chairs to turn around. What was that like?
Wow. It still feels so surreal, but being on that stage and just singing and hoping that they turn the chair around, it was really, I had butterflies in my stomach.
So while you're singing, are you kind of like, are you trying to concentrate on what you're doing, or is part of you still looking to see, you know, is somebody gonna turn that chair around?
Yeah, so there's a part of me, yes, that's looking at the chairs, wondering are they gonna turn around, but then I take that moment and I really, after a while, I tune that out, because I'm focused on, you know what, all I can do is be the best version of myself and stay in the moment and sing my heart out, and I always sing like it's my last time I'm ever going to sing again.
So
yes, thank you.
So let's talk about your background. You got a little bit of history now.
Yes.
An interesting tidbit that I saw in your bio, that your grandmother lived next door to the great Mahalia Jackson.
Yes.
That's I didn't know. Excuse me. I didn't know Mahalia kicked it on the south side like that.
I know. She'd moved out here, so yeah.
So what was that like growing up with all that history and that culture of singing? Because I know if your grandmama can go hold tunes with Mahalia Jackson, that house had to be popping.
Yes. It was very, very interesting for me to even find that information out. It really helped to bring pieces and tie things together of why I love music so much. I really thought it just started with my mom and then my grandmother, but then to find out my great-great-grandmother, my grandmother's mother, living right next door to Mahalia Jackson, and then them singing together. It was just it really connected a lot of the dots. And
fed the fire, so to speak.
Yes. That's history.
Now, what is your passion besides that? Where does your other passion come from? First, singing, because you have a story to tell, and if you don't mind sharing with us, like, you know, what makes Myracle want to get on that mic and sing her heart out?
Yes. Let me tell you, I need to take my glasses off.
Okay.
So with me, for music, I sing from a different place because of so many different things that have happened to me as a child, things that shouldn't happen to a child, where I should have been protected, things that happened as a teenager, and it was just me holding on to a lot of that stuff. And I'm big on if you don't deal with your stuff will sooner or later catch up to you, and you will be forced to deal with it however you need to deal with it. So I started suppressing those things, and I use music as my outlet, but that can only only take you so far. So I started using substances as a Band-Aid to cover up, because I'm always a happy, bubbly person.
Gotcha.
And so when I was feeling down, I wanted to keep up the happy feeling and not deal with that stuff. But it just came to a point where everything just came to a head, and I really needed to deal with that stuff because things started spiraling in my life.
Wow.
And so I just really had to take a break.
Have you made peace? And maybe if I'm going too deep here,
it's okay.
Have you made peace with the people that you felt did you wrong or didn't protect you in your life? Was that a part of the healing process?
Yes, I have. I have made peace with that, because if I don't forgive, I'm not hurting the person that's not being forgiven. I'm hurting myself, and all that stuff is building up inside. And it's festering up inside.
So have you learned now how to take that turmoil and put it into your music and let it emote, and maybe speak to someone who's going through the same thing when they see you? If that's what you hope for when people see you on The Voice and when they see you performing?
Yes, and I also had therapy.
Okay.
People think it's something wrong with therapy. Therapy is an amazing thing. I had an opportunity to sit down and talk about what I was feeling, so I was able to pull all that stuff out, and so I know the root of where it came from. So so I pour my heart into my music. I sing. Like I said, I sing from a different place. When I sing, it's so important for me to sing.
You got it.
And just let myself be free, because there's somebody who needs what I have.
Right.
And somebody right now is waiting for me that they don't even know that they're waiting for me, but they're waiting for me. And so I sing and I tell my story through my music. So yeah, I'm passionate about it.
We're gonna end it just like that, man. Miss Myracle Holloway, she's a contestant on The Voice.
Thank you.
Representing the city well. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back. More later with Leon coming up.